Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're diving into a real-world story, a long-running financial scheme that really impacted countless lives.
Yeah, it's quite a significant one.
We'll be exploring the specific details of this massive, well, apparent investment scam rooted right there in Birmingham.
Right, where people believed their money was being genuinely invested.
But sources suggest it was largely just cycling funds, or maybe outright theft. You'll understand the key figures involved, the surprising scale of it.
And how it could possibly go on for so long.
Exactly, how that trust just turned into this staggering loss.
And the real insight here, I think, is how deeply this scheme exploited, social proof and community trust. That's how it got so entrenched. We're talking about an investment scandal active for at least 7 years, mostly in Birmingham, probably longer.
7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't some quick hit and run. It was like deeply woven into the community, leveraging relationships that were already there. That scale is just, it's staggering. Sources are saying over £5 million were scammed, all centered around one person.
Pretty much, yeah, 5 million rounds.
So what key factors, from your perspective, allow a scheme like this to persist for so many years, often kind of under the radar?
Well, this really highlights a classic element of what's called affinity fraud.
Okay.
Where the perpetrators use pre-existing trust, within a community, a social group, that sort of thing.
So not like an anonymous online scam.
Exactly. This personal connection, it often just bypasses that initial skepticism people might have, makes them incredibly vulnerable, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can see that.
Many weren't just, sending money into the void. They had actual voice recordings, WhatsApp messages with the main suspect.
Really? Direct contact like that?
Oh, yeah. That level of personal interaction suggests a deep bond was built up and then devastatingly betrayed.
So he used proximity too. The main suspect, Ghazala Din, she operated directly from her house in the Washwood Heath area of Birmingham.
Right there, local.
Yeah. So it wasn't some shadowy online thing. It was seemingly a local, accessible person.
Mm-hmm.
But then, when people realized their investments were bogus, and asked for their money back, that's when the excuses started piling up.
Sounds like a classic stalling tactic. Absolutely. She'd agree to return the money, or say she would, but then excuse after excuse.
Like what kind of thing?
The usual red flags in these schemes. Promised returns that just never materialize.
Yeah.
Then this endless loop of delays, fabricated problems.
Okay.
It eventually became obvious she was just buying time, wasn't she? Preparing for whatever her next move was.
Right.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it really underscores how these operators manage to stretch things out, giving false hope, keeping victims on the hook just long enough.
And maybe the most unsettling detail here.
Yeah.
Even after disappearing, sources claim she's reportedly still engaged in fraudulent schemes, working with others.
Yeah, that's the claim.
How is that even possible?
Well, this isn't just about escaping justice, is it? It highlights the persistent, adaptive nature of organized fraud.
What?
These operations don't just stop when the main fish vanishes. They can morph. They can use accomplices to continue the cycle.
So it's like a network.
Exactly. What we often see in these complex cases is an evolution, almost like a phoenix-like resurgence, which makes tracing funds and holding everyone accountable exponentially harder. The money trail just splinters across multiple people.
Wow. So wrapping this up, what are the critical takeaways for you from this whole Birmingham investment scam situation?
I think, for me, this case is just a chilling reminder of how personal trust can be weaponized in financial fraud.
Definitely.
And how these schemes can adapt and just persist for far longer than you'd expect. It really brings up a crucial point for all of us, doesn't it?
Which is?
In an age where information is everywhere, what makes us susceptible to schemes like this, and how can these operations possibly continue even after their architect vanishes?
Yeah. Something to really consider as you encounter new opportunities and